Hi once again. We will go into the biggest greenhouse that I've got and have a little look, see what turns up. This time I have remembered to open the lens cover. A few odds and ends. As I say, if they're a bit untidy, please excuse me. The stuff grows quite fast, and as I said before, some of the stuff dies through normal activity. They just get to a size when they are large enough, then they die. You can save them by taking cuttings. I mentioned in the last a video I took the genus Agariderma. This is the more typical type of plant you would find within its genus, more I suppose pebble like. The other ones were longer leaves, but these are the ones you normally see, and they make, as you can see, nice clusters. Flowers can be white, purple, and are very nice. The skins can split if overwatered. These are not too bad. That one's got a bit of sun damage. I've always liked these Agariderma. They're good old silver skins. A few more the next tray along. There's one or two gaps. As I said, I have lost some through age or bad culture. You look at that one, you'll see what I mean about splitting. It's very, very tricky to not split them. They get too much water, they will split. And if you're showing these, which I don't, a plant is split normally gets marked down on the show bench. But I tend to grow my plants in trays and pans, which you couldn't show anyhow. But they do go to the non-competitive show. There's going to be one in September. MSG, which is the Mesembs study group, we're holding a show in September at Banstead. So if you're in that area at the time, please come along. You'd be more than welcome. There's cups of tea. There's some nice bacon sandwiches. And it is a very nice day. There's also lectures and a film show at the end, but that you have to pay a little extra for, but it's well worth it. MSG, Mesembs study group. And a few more Agaridermas. Now, leaving these, we come on to a more popular group of plants, lithops. These are often seen in garden centres. Quite a few different species with different coloration. Flowers either white or yellow. Not difficult to grow. The next pan along, we've got some more. Perhaps one of the favourite ones is Optica rubra, Lithops optica forma rubra, which is this pink form. Very, very nice these are. Exceptionally nice. That one next to it is not Optica, but it's a nicely coloured one, but it's not Optica rubra. They're the Optica rubras. This one now we're looking at is Lithops otzeniana. This was named after a Mrs. Otson. I like otzeniana. We've got another one there. We've got another one with a sort of a colour variation. And lo and behold, another one. One of my favourite ones, I think, Oxeniana. Leaving lithops for a while, come on to, oh, I just heard a pussycat meow. It sounds like my neighbour's pussycat. He's going to have to wait though before I give him some grub. The next lot we come to is the genus Dinteranthus. This was named after Kurt Dinter, another German who was working in South Africa. This is Dinteranthus van Zylii, which at one time was thought to be a lithops on account of its shape. But the flowers have the typical Dinteranthus seeds, which are like dust. They're some of the smallest seeds in nature. Next to it we've got another species, Pole Evansy. It was also named after Mr. Pole Evans. Another one there, Pole Evansy. Another Van Zylii. Not difficult, but do need a bit of care in watering. Worth growing though. There's a few more Dinteranthus. Dinteranthus inexpectatus. And let me divert my look. You can hear a meowing, and that is Gingy from next door. So I'm going to have to cut this video short because he's asking me for some food. These are all beautiful plants of Dinteranthus, Dinteranthus inexpectatus. Alright Gingy, won't be long. Next to that we have a pan of Lapidarias, Lapidaria margaretae. They're sort of midway between a lithops and a Dinteranthus. We've also got a lithops there as well. But these are Lapidarias, Lapidaria margareta. Slow growing, but interesting. Few more lithops have crept in. Excuse the labels being strewn everywhere. As I said, the day has not got enough hours in it. Now we come on to some larger Mesembs. These are Pelospilus Nelli, named after Gert Cornelius Nell, who was a South African and a botanist. Beautiful plants. The name Pelospilus means with dots. I think you'll find refers to the skin, which is covered in dots. The last tray on this side has some small Gibium species. They're not looking too well at the moment. Also a few Crookes tubes or Crookes radiometers which spin round when it's daylight. At the moment there's no daylight, so it's not spinning round. Nice clock to remind me of the time when I'm working down here, care of a local boot sale. Dropping down we've got Plastopilus simulans. These have made seed. There were several plants in this trough, but unfortunately due to age they have vanished, but they've left loads of seeds. You can see the seed capsules, as they're called, and they will germinate and make nice new plants. Coming round, we've come to the famous large, enormous Gibeum. This one is featured in pictures in the Cactus Journal and elsewhere. It's Gibeum heathii. Heath was an early collector of cacti and succulents who lived in England. He was an amateur, and obviously he was commemorated by this plant, Gibeum heathii. To the front of that we've got Corydoxus peculiaris, well named because they are peculiar. And I'm going to have a quick turn around before I end this sequence because I've got a cat walking on my trays. This is Gingy. He's fed up waiting for some food, and I've got to grab him, take him out of the greenhouse and give him some grub. So I'm going to have to end this one a bit prematurely. Once again, thanks for watching. Any comments please make. I hope I haven't sent you all to sleep. I will come back and finish this one off with a shorter video. Anyhow, many thanks again, and I'm going to grab the cat. Thank you.